If you're active duty and you have PCS orders, or you know they're coming, this video is for you. PCS moves are stressful enough, and using your VA loan without a clear plan can create problems that are completely avoidable. So I want to walk you through the do's and don'ts of moving with PCS orders and using your VA benefit so you can make smart decisions and avoid common mistakes. Let's start with the biggest decision. Do I buy before PCSing or after PCS? This is the first fork in the road, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer. Buying before PCS can make sense in the right situation. Buying after a PCS can also make sense. The mistake I see is assuming there's only one correct way to do this, and there isn't. Now let's talk about how timing actually works. PCS timing and the 60-day occupancy rule. VA loans are designed for primary residences only. That means someone has to occupy the home within 60 days of closing. Here's how this plays out with PCS orders. If you're PCSing within 60 days, we're generally fine to buy ahead of time. That means you can close before you physically arrive as long as you intend to occupy within that 60-day window. This is very common and completely acceptable when PCS orders are involved. Now here's the other scenario. If you're buying a home and you're not PCSing for more than 60 days, then someone still needs to occupy the home within 60 days of closing. In that case, a family member can occupy the home, such as a spouse or a dependent, maybe family that's already in the area. It could be for school or for family reasons, but that occupancy satisfies the VA primary residence requirement. However, and this is critical, we must be able to show that you will PCS to that location within 1 year. That future PCS expectation is what keeps the loan compliant. This is where people get tripped up because the rule isn't rigid, but it is specific. Now let's talk about one of the biggest PCS mistakes. Don't buy without a plan for orders. In many cases, lenders need confirmed PCS orders to properly count your income, your BAH, and future duty station details. Buying without orders can limit what income we're allowed to use and sometimes delay approval. That doesn't mean you shouldn't plan early. You absolutely should. But there's a difference between preparing and committing. A good VA lender helps you time this correctly. Now let's talk about cash, because PCS moves are expensive. Do preserve cash during a PCS. One of the biggest advantages of using a VA loan during a PCS is cash preservation. Zero down payment. No monthly mortgage insurance, often lower interest rates. That cash matters when you're fronting the moving expenses, waiting on reimbursements, paying deposits, covering temporary housing. And a common mistake is putting too much money down just to feel safer. During a PCS, liquidity matters more than optics. Now let's talk about selling versus renting your current home. Do I sell or rent your current home after PCS? If you already own a home and receive PCS orders, this becomes a strategic decision. Selling can make sense if you need to restore your full entitlement, you don't want landlord risk, and the market supports a clean exit. Renting can make sense if you have remaining entitlement, the rental numbers work, you're cash flow positive, and you want to hold on to it long term. The mistake is assuming you must sell to use your VA loan again, and you don't, but entitlement planning is critical here. Now let's address a PCS myth that causes unnecessary stress. Don't assume VA loans are weak for PCS offers. You may hear, a realtor say VA loans are harder with PCS moves. That's not true. Sellers and agents care about certainty, clean contracts, strong communication. A VA offer with a knowledgeable lender, clear timelines, proper expectations can just be as competitive. The issue isn't the VA loan. The issue is inexperience. Now let's talk about timing mistakes that hurt PCS buyers. Don't wait too long to talk to a VA lender. You don't need PCS orders to start planning, but you do need time to review the entitlement, plan the cash strategy, understand local markets, align the timelines, and waiting until you arrive often limits your options. Planning early gives you leverage and clarity. Now let's put everything together. The PCS plus the VA loan game plan. Here's the mindset I recommend. Start planning early. Understand the 60-day occupancy rule. Preserve your cash. Use family occupancy correctly when needed. Make sure future PCS timing is documented. And work with people who understand PCS moves, because PCS moves are temporary. The decision you make with your VA loan can impact you for years. So using your VA loan during a PCS is not about speed, it's about strategy. When you understand the do's and don'ts, especially occupancy rules, you can move confidently without unnecessary stress or regret. If you're active duty and preparing for a PCS, your VA loan can be a powerful tool when it's used the right way. In future videos, I'll break down topics like VA entitlement planning, renting versus selling, and common VA loan mistakes. If you're looking for clarity around VA loans and PCS moves, you're in the right place. If you're active duty and PCSing and you want to avoid common VA loan mistakes, text PCS to 301-332-1589, and I'll send you a quick breakdown to help you plan.